Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I achieve my wash and go. Hopefully you can get a tip or two from it, and without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to be using the Miche Lavish Leave-In Conditioner. It's my first time using it, but it's not my first time using the Camille Rose Curl Maker. This is an absolute favorite of mine, and I hope if you try it out, just let me know if it works for you. So I'm going in with the leave-in conditioner, and normally I would probably put it in sections because sections is key for me, but today I'm doing it all over in a generalized sense just because I have no idea how well the two products are going to mix together. So right now I'm just sectioning my hair off. I'm going to be doing the first half of it. Well, I'm not sectioning it off very well, so when you're doing it on your own, please do it better than I did. I don't know what that was. This is going to be my section, my first section that I'm going to do. I do normally do them in sections just because you want to make sure that you are going to be covering every strand, every curl. No curl left behind. And now that I have my section, I'm going to be going in with what looks like 1.5 pumps, I believe. Now it's not, you have to feel it out for yourself. There is no right or wrong. The main part of it is you want to make sure that every part of your hair is saturated, because that's what's going to help you achieve that really defined wash and go. And when you go in with your styler, you can use your fingers. There are so many different ways, but I'm using a styler brush. It's the Felicia Leatherwood brush. And I just want to make sure I'm going in. I started from the bottom, working my way up to the top. Kind of like steps. You don't want to skip the steps because that's when you can get into ripping your hair. You want to be as gentle as you can when you're using a tool, because they help you define your hair without you having to go in and do a lot of work with it. But if you're rough, then it's counterproductive. So please be mindful on your gentleness. A majority of the time I do like using styler brushes just because it gives me that definition, like you finger coiled it without you having to do much work to it. You just ease it on through and it coils right up. So now I'm moving on to my next section. The main focus is not to take big sections. They don't have to be like super paper thin, but you just want to make sure, once again, I can't stress enough, that all of your strands, all of your curls are being covered with the product. I'm going in with some more product for my next section, and I really like to smooth it over my hair. I really like to feel it. That's when I'll use my hands, just so I can feel like, do I have enough? Did I use enough? Do I need to add a little bit more? And just like the first section, we're going to be starting from the bottom, working our way up to the top, for the sole purpose of distributing the product evenly throughout your curls. We just want to make sure it's saturated. When you rake it over your hair in big chunks, that's when you may have a less defined wash and go. Maybe we should say wash and style. And you can see I may be going back in some areas that don't look like the rest, because I don't want to have to do this again within the week. I only do my hair once a week, and that's just me. Everyone is different. This is your own personalized story and journey. This is just me. Raking it through with my styler detangler brush. And I think I made mention of it briefly before. Sometimes I like to go back and smooth it, just in case the brush maybe not have gotten that close to the root. And by the time you get up to the top, sometimes it's dry, so I'm just going in with a regular spray bottle that we have at our salon. I think it's a 360 mister, so it's a continuous spray, and I love it so much. And I just do the same thing to each section. Start from the bottom. Well, first, the product, you smooth the product, you make sure the product is covering the majority of your hair. You use your styler brush to start from the bottom, distribute it up to the top, and then add some extra care to some pieces that may not want to cooperate. Okay, I did the other part of my hair off camera, but I did want to come back and show you the final step that I do for my wash and goes. I will come back and finger twirl individual curls on my front section because they act up, and that's okay. That's just a part of my curly hair. So all you'll see me do is really finger twirl. I may add a little bit of water or maybe a tiny bit of product, but I will go back and individually curl little teeny tiny little pieces. If you guys got anything from this video, please let me know in the comments below. Also, just keep us up to date in what you would want to see us do on this channel. We're thinking about doing a wash and go series, but we'd love to hear your input as well. Just let us know. I'll see you in our next video. Have a good one.